Hi, it's Joe, and today I'm going to be watching Star Wars Rebels Season 3, Episode 7, Imperial Supercommandos, so that sounds great. That's going to be a fun episode. I don't entirely know what Imperial Supercommandos are, if that's something I'm supposed to know what they already are, but I'm not excited to meet them. A reminder that, as always, you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go!
My only true loyalty is to Mandalore.
Well, I'll keep trying.
Sabine. I did wonder if we were ever going to see him again.
You could have been a protector. We could still work together now, if I were free.
He's also trying to work her to turn her.
My men, I can talk to them.
Wait, isn't he our prisoner? Or like a cranky guest?
He can go, but he stays in binders. Take Ezra and...
So tricky, isn't it? Because this could be some kind of scheme to like lure them in and then take them by surprise and get him free and then be like, fuck you, we're doing what we want. Because I still don't think taking someone prisoner is the best way to secure loyalty. I also understand why they did it. It's all a mess. I'm stressed. I imagine we're going to come across some Imperial Supercommandos. Oh, it's so pretty. It's
I don't get the whole Mandalorian thing.
Ezra, watch him!
What?
Ezra. Why did they think sending him with literally 2 children? I know they're incredibly capable children, but just 2 people even was a good idea. This was obviously going to happen. I mean, maybe he's going to find that Imperial Supercommandos have taken over and killed all his people, so he'll join us, but like, guys, can Chopper and... yeah.
Where's Rao?
We've landed, I imagine.
Hey.
Oof, so he doesn't like what he sees. Oh dear, that does not look good either.
Not the Empire. Other Mandalorians.
Oof. Mandalorians have such a difficult history that I would read.
Look, Rao.
It's all your fault. If I'd been here instead of locked away by you and your rebels, I could have prevented this.
Really?
I didn't mean for this to happen. It's Imperial. It's trying to transmit.
We better stop it doing that. So either the Imperials are imitating Mandalorian tactics, or some have joined the Empire.
I have the location of your rebel base as a bargaining chip. It's no less than you deserve after causing all this.
I do realise that she's just not going to let you wander off. Especially having threatened.
Flying stormtroopers?
Worse, they're traitors, Mandalorians who serve the Empire.
I mean, I know that you made a deal with the Empire to survive, but you were technically serving the Empire before we got here and took you prisoner. So these are Imperial Supercommandos.
Spread out.
He's just an innocent droid.
Get him!
Ezra!
Gar Saxon, Imperial Viceroy of Mandalore.
Oh, wonderful.
You, rebel, are now my prisoner.
I'm not a rebel. I'm just a tourist. I heard there was a big old ball of twine around the corner.
I'm here by myself.
With my droid?
Except for my droid, and I'm not part of any rebellion. I told you, I'm a scavenger. I didn't even know Mandalore was part of the Empire.
Search his ship. Maybe we'll find the truth there.
Oof.
Until then, perhaps target practice with your droid will encourage...
How dare you? How dare you?
For Bridger, pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Fuck you.
Okay, one.
His name is Gar Saxon. He wanted to be our ruler, but he had no honor.
That's why the Empire put him in charge.
You think you're any better than him?
Yes.
Everything that's happened here.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you the truth, I promise, okay? My name is Lando Calrissian. I'm a smuggler.
I love
heard
him.
there was lost treasure here.
Set frequency to 337.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Perhaps his memory circuits hold the secrets out. His absence did make the destruction of his men easier.
Fuck.
I think you know exactly where Rao is. And you will
I do love Ezra protecting Chopper as well. They are all a family and a team.
Had you and your Jedi not captured me, I'd be dead alongside my men.
Yeah,
Executed by
exactly.
the Empire.
Even though you were working with them.
Truce, then, for now.
Finally.
You get your...
Ow. I love you, Ezra. We protect our family.
Jedi.
He protected the one he cares for.
Where's my helmet?
I was using strategy. It takes longer.
Strategy does take longer than rushing in.
Route should already be.
This
He's in the
bitch.
ship, all right.
Jesus Christ, Ralph. It's all fine.
I also know that your mother is looking for you.
Fuck.
Believe him.
Her own mother stands with me and the Empire now.
So?
I doubt you gave her much choice.
I want to know more about Sabine's family.
I yield. I swear that you're a fool. Chopper now!
Yep.
Whoa! Hang on!
I'm so happy she has a jetpack now.
Those rebels alive!
Any shred of honor or decency? No. Come on. Come on. Mandalorian dude. Yeah.
How about a little help?
I love this so much, even though I'm stressed. Fuck. I love my team so much. Sabine always has many bombs.
Nice work back there.
We make an excellent team. I'm getting a bit emotional about how beautiful they are working together. But I'm also very stressed. Chopper, bless your heart and soul.
It was an accident.
This Chopper seriously just like, I didn't mean to catch you. Because you should have been like, I was always prepared to catch you if you fell. And tried to get credit. I love them so much.
We were close.
Chopper?
He's surf riding.
Just up ahead.
Oh lord. Sabine! Finally!
Those kids are under my protection.
Thank you!
Go, I'm right
So-
behind you.
They're gonna live to fight another day? Oh my god!
Sabine!
I'll hand you over to the Empire.
Fuck you! She stayed true to her principles and not what just enriched her. Chaos Gremlin! Sabine! Sabine! Ezra?
They shot my jetpack.
Can we fix it? We got you, okay? They can shoot your jetpack any day of the week if it means they don't shoot you. Bested by some kids.
I
I know, treat her. He did.
I considered it. You haven't forgotten our ways. That has earned my respect.
She has stayed true to them the most, Mandalorians, it would
Wait,
seem.
guys, but Mandalorians are crazy.
You're not wrong.
Crazy enough to join you,
Honestly?
if you'll have me.
I mean, thank you. We do need everyone we can get. You could have joined us while you still had an arm. Because now you're just one man. Which I'll take. But it is also like, I have no other options.
I'd rather have you with us than
Agreed.
against us.
Welcome to the family.
Agreed. Okay, I love this episode. I am so excited all the bits they're teasing us about Sabine's backstory. I hope we're going to really explore it. I know, obviously, at some point, the Empire destroys Mandalore. And it's awful and tragic. And I have no idea. I assume that it's covered during Rebels, but it also could have just been purely covered in things like external things, like in books and graphic novels or whatever. So I don't know. Don't tell me anything. Obviously, we saw a glimpse of it in the Book of Boba Fett Mandalorian episode. But I'm assuming that maybe kind of this episode is suggesting we're going to get more of that, because we've got Sabine, we've got that she's, you know, her family, her clan are with the Empire, and like There's a lot going on there, and just in general, Mandalore has always been fighting against itself, and I think Duchess Satine really did try to have a different way of life, have a different way, a way that would allow Mandalore to move into the future and be prosperous and not tear itself apart. But inevitably, the warmongering ways are too ingrained, too deep in the culture, and they will fall victim to that, and to themselves, and to the Empire. Though I don't know the details of what happens, obviously. And don't tell me, because I will find out, I'm sure. And if I don't find out, eventually I will be like, where can I find out? But for Sabine, to find out that, you know, obviously, I mean, I assumed she would have some kind of family still out there. But for her, the idea that her family are with the Empire, that I hope is going to come into play more, because obviously we've got to meet like Hera's family and see what they came from. Even Zeb, to a degree, although obviously he doesn't have any family left, tragically, but we've seen his people. I really think it would be a brilliant story to get to really continue to explore Sabine and the side of her that is the Mandalorian, because, like, his name Raul or something. I'm not saying it right, and that's why I'm like, the guy, because I know I'm not going to say his name right. But him sort of saying to her at the end that you are, like, essentially, even though she's not with other Mandalorians, even though she has betrayed the Mandalorians by not wanting to join the Empire or whatever, she is living truly to the Mandalorian code. She is being a Mandalorian through and through. And I absolutely love that. I think, obviously, I'm coming to this with a very weird, skewed view of Mandalorians. I still remember watching The Mandalorian, and we met Bo-Katan, and it was the first time I'd ever seen her, and she was being like, oh, you're not a real Mandalorian, to Mando. And I was like, you bitch. And people were like, how dare you speak? I was like, literally, I'm sorry, my introduction to Mandalorians is my guy. What do you expect? So I'm kind of had this like real weird like patchy view of Mandalorians, and I love getting it filled in more and more and more. I'm so excited to see more, to see where we go with all of this. I'm so excited to just learn more about Sabine as a character, and then to learn more about her and her place within Mandalore. But she is true to the Mandalorian ways. And obviously there are different types of Mandalorian way, different types of beliefs with the Mandalorian way, but I think at her core, Sabine has stayed true to who she is, and that is what makes her special and important. And I'm glad Mr. Raul has joined us. Would have been more useful when he had his whole group of Mandalorians with him, but anyone is better than no one. This was a brilliant episode. I loved like Ezra protecting Chopper, because you could so see some people, no matter how much life their droid has, no matter how much expression and clear personality their droid has, being like, oh, it's just a droid, he can get shot. So I absolutely loved that he was doing everything he could to protect Chopper. And I love that Sabine was like, I'm not going to leave them behind. I love this team. I love the whole flying sequence. I really hope she's able to fix her jetpack, because her having a jetpack was amazing and she was brilliant with it. I'm just so excited for where the show is going, as always. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.